Jamie Whincup's on an excellent lap. He's currently in 14th position. He's done the best sector that we've seen in Sector 1. Here he is on screen. And it gets away from him in the rear badly. That means that it'll be an aborted lap, and in fact it's a spin. When was the last time that you saw Whincup spin in Armour All qualifying?
Well, I can't remember one. Can you?
Oh. That started early.
Maintaining this lap, please. Just very careful re-entering there.
I think it might have stalled. Oh, how close is that?
Well,
now, you can't see. The problem is, at that point there, you can't see. So that's for position there, Neil. So that was Scotty Pye. That car's so damaged. You can't... I reckon he's hit the back of that car on the way out of the pit just then. So that was already damaged. It's hit harder in pit lane, and that's then forced that all back onto the wheel.
Well, it looked second-hand when we took a shot of it in the lane. It looked even worse after this.
Well, that's the first bit. That's the first bit. So that's where the damage was that you picked up on immediately, but it gets worse. So Tander was re-entering. Hopefully we'll catch this at some stage, but it's pretty bad. Yeah, look at it. You'll have to come in. That was a lot of damage.
Close rate there was massive.
Massive, wasn't it? Yeah.
So this is the exit that we want to focus on. So at Nissan, they tried to do a quick patch-up job on the bonnet. And then...
bang. Twice.
I'm ambushed. It's so bad. I'm turning
He's a great passenger too, I've just been told. He loves being in the passenger seat of a race car.
Hang on. Oh, you're in neutral.
Oklahoma overdrive. Well done. Hey, the king of Booker Cowie.
No sequential gearbox in this baby.
How did he get to take over, Scotty? How did that happen?
It's too early.
That was
too
a stitch up.
I'm gonna get you, mate.
Oh, that's big.
And no, he's clearly forgotten, Jess, that you just announced I'm driving his car tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
His
I thought
race car.
I thought it was Fabian's.
Driving both.
Oh, no.
Yes. Yes.
So he had it on the lock stops then, full opposite lock to try and just wait it out. And
Who's that
out there?
Who's that? I haven't spotted them yet. Oh, no. Is that Ben Gisbergen again?
Come on in, we'll have a break. We'll change tyres.
Get those tyres off that car.
Hands on me, man.
That's actually hurt his wrist by the
Come on
look.
in, we'll change tyres. We'll do something different.
We'll try to find the onboard of that because it snapped on him is what he's reporting back. So when you're sideways, watch this. Here we go. This is fast, 210k. Oh, that did snap, and that reaction. Now, Shane Van Gisbergen, we credit him all the time with having arguably the best car control in the field. He loves the wet, he loves sliding the car, but that car escaped on him so quickly then, you can see that it's actually hurt his wrist. Now, normally, if something breaks like that, would be a sway bar link or...
Hey, I did a lap.
Here we go. Yay, I did a lap. How good is that? 49.6, it's 1.6 seconds away.
This is hopefully Ollie. We didn't see Ollie depart that car, but you would assume that he has. There was no battle incident. I'm just hesitating here. So we have had confirmation that he's out of that car, so that's great. But there we go. There's the replay of Ollie exiting stage right. That car is fully on fire. So what we saw of the previous replay was the way that it exploded or ignited really quickly suggests that there's a fuel line or an oil line of some description that has let go. They're under a massive amount of pressure normally to be able to keep these cars going. Now the fire marshals have turned up, who do a great job. They're just getting a couple of extinguishers out of the back of their ute there, and in not too long they'll put some of that powder. And that Lexan windscreen, or the Perspex windscreen that they run in these cars, is absolutely gone. That's melted away. We'll just see if we can have a look on the inside. Even it looks like it's burned through. You have a look at the little hairs there on the top of the door that have come up. It suggests that it's even started to burn through some of the fiberglass that makes up the body on this car. So that is hugely intense amount of heat.
The order is McLaughlin, Moster, Di Pasquale and Winterbottom.
Heimgartner did a beautiful job. He's up to 5th. That was a great opening stanza. into that little chicane at turn 1 and 2. And look at this is on for young and old down into turn 6. Is there contact? Yes, there is. And Davison's around. There's going to be other cars. Simona's in it. Hazelwood's in it. That was a lazy contact there with Rick Kelly. The bonnet's now up on Hazelwood's car. Huge damage to the front of that car and Simona's. As you can see, Simona now off the road. That contact with Rick Kelly at turn 6 has forced Will Davison into a spin, and then a number of cars have concertinaed into the back of him.
Safety car on standby just in case it's in position. And so really all this stuff downstream of what happened there, and a lot of damage, unfortunately, on the front of that Newland car for Todd Hazelwood. Huge damage on the front also for Simona Di Silvestro. The Team Harvey Norman entry, and this is the view from Will Davison's car. So walking wounded back to the pit lane.
There's a lot of people that have been off the road. This man in particular, I've never seen Van Gisbergen through the course of a weekend off the road as many times. In fact, he was cheering yesterday when he completed a lap, which is just unbelievable for one of the best drivers in the field to be celebrating the prospect of finishing a lap, which is just extraordinary. Now, the conditions, we've spoken about it, that's the furthest that anybody has been off. As we watch Scott Pye so far down into the mulga, that's off turn 10. The reason that is because this morning is the earliest that we've run the cars all weekend. So there's a lot of dew, a lot of moisture on the grass, and he was so far down